Welcome, Jessica here. Just want to do a quick thank you to Rebel Mommy for featuring me on her channel, and welcome to new subscribers. But today I'm going to be reviewing a new dip powder company, Cascade Color Works. And I just want to point out here, I did make these tips with clear polygel. So that's something I'm playing around with a little bit. But for the dip powder, I did purchase 4 colors. But look at that label. It's so pretty. And they named it Cascade Color Works because they, the 2 women that started the company live near the Cascade Mountains, or in the state with the Cascade Mountains. This first color is Calypso. It's a really pretty kind of light tealish blue color. And that one is Calypso. I'm just going to lay these out and go through the colors and the swatches. Next one up is Crystalline. And this one is a really pretty shimmer. It looks white in the jar, but it has all of those iridescent pink and bluish and green glitters. So it's really pretty as well. This one is Champagne. And I believe the 2 glitter ones, I only did one layer. I don't think I did 2 layers of the champagne, but that one was really full coverage. And then Cranberry, because you know I love my reds. So I cannot pass up a red when I have the opportunity. But when I saw these colors, when I swatched them out, I just loved the 2, the Calypso and the Crystalline together. I thought that they would be super pretty with each other. So that is what I'll be using today. And I have my new nail prop shop items as well. So they are making their debut. I have my jar liner and my finger rest. So far I'm loving using both of these. But I'm actually gonna use my iGel Beauty dip powders. As far as I'm aware, I don't believe that Cascade Color Works has dip liquids just yet. I'm not sure if that's something they'll be doing in the future or not, but I'll be using my iGel liquids. And I'm going to do my regular dip powder application, nothing out of the ordinary, on all 5 of my fingers with the Calypso, and then I'll be using that crystalline color as a topper on some of my nails. So I'm going to do 2 of my nails, the first layer in real time. So like I said, nothing out of the ordinary, and I'll put a video in the cards in the upper corner for you where I go into a bit more detail about how I apply the dip powders, but I am going to speed this up a bit as well. So for now, I will go ahead and let you watch. Oh, actually, I lied. I just want to talk about the Cascade Color Works company a little bit as well. So like I said, this is a brand new company, and this was started by Rachel AT Schmitz. She has been featuring the products on her channel over the last couple months or so prior to them launching, and she started the company with her friend Lauren, and there's some information about them on the Cascade Color Works website. So that website will be linked in my description box below, so take a look at that. But they launched with about 30 colors, combination of the flat colors, shimmers, and glitters, and the such. And she has a video where she goes through all of the colors right before they launched. But they literally launched just within the last month or so. And when I saw some of these colors, I really wanted to try them out and see how they work. And this Calypso color, and like I said, I haven't tried the Cranberry color yet, but the powder is super soft, very finely milled, Didn't have any problem with it at all. It applied beautifully. I do end up doing 3 layers on 3 of my fingers and just 2 layers on my ring finger and pinky, because I'm going to add the crystalline to those 2 nails, but they didn't come out too thick or bulky. I also, going forward, I would probably cap these in clear as well, just because that kind of protects from your filing and your buffing, and especially those glitters. It helps protect the glitters when you're filing and buffing and shaping and everything. And clear dip powder tends to give you a little bit more strength. It's a little bit more durable and things like that. So going forward, I would cap them all in clear before I go on to my filing, but I did actually want to see how these filed without that protection, and just see how they performed, if I had any problems with them or anything. And I did not. They filed beautifully. They lay down on your nail perfectly. So I really do enjoy these dip powders. I look forward to getting more in the future when they do some more restocks and more product launches. So didn't have a problem with them at all. But I will go ahead and let you watch for a moment, and I will be back. I am back. So I just wanted to pop back in and mention when I did my product haul video with my nail prop shop items, this was one of the main reasons that I wanted to get the jar liner, because I've used the cupcake liners in the past, because you want to save as much of that powder as you can, but I love that it has the curves and the pointy ends, so you can brush all that powder right back in to the jar. I would say just be careful though if you're using the same liner for your regular flat colors as well as the glitters. Make sure that they are completely cleaned out so that you don't contaminate any of your flat powders with any like random glitters at all. And as you can see here, I'm just showing you this bottle. It is iGel dip liquid, but I have a separate bottle for my glitters, or as I call them, my glips. And for any of you new subscribers, that glip word came about from my Thanksgiving color block video. I'll put that linked. I know it's a Thanksgiving, so you probably don't want to watch that now since we're getting into spring and everything, but it was just a major jumble of words that kind of came from trying to say glitter dip and came out glip. So that's what I'm calling it now, glip. But these glips worked really well, and you can see I have my glitter pusher as well to make sure that they're all laying down flat. But I wanted that Calypso color to kind of show through a little bit as well. So I may do something different in the future where I'm using the glitter just on its own, but I thought these colors paired so perfectly together that I wanted to kind of use it as a topper instead. And then I'm just going to do a little vertical ombre on my pinky finger as well for an additional accent. And then we will move on to activating these last two fingers. I did activate the other fingers already, and that's just to kind of protect them from the random glitters that might fly around as well. And then I'm not including my filing or buffing, shaping, any of that in this video, just for the sake of time. But I will put a video in the cards where I go into that in a bit more detail as well, or show my whole filing routine. But as I was saying earlier, they filed beautifully. I didn't have any problems, and again, I didn't clear cap them first, so I didn't get any kind of like filing marks left behind. They came out perfectly smooth, and I really didn't have to do a whole lot of filing either. I find sometimes with some of the other dip powders, and I mostly use Revel, but I find sometimes that the Revel can get a little bit thick even with just the 3 layers. So I do end up having to do a little bit more filing, especially around my cuticle line, because you all always want those nice, beautiful, crisp cuticle lines. And I didn't really have to do that with these powders. They laid down really well, so I didn't have to do a whole lot of filing. But I did activate, let those set, cleaned up my nail area here, and I'm going to move on to the dip powder top coat. So that's also from iGel. So I will go ahead and let you watch. I'm going to do the 2 layers of the top coat. But I will be back with some final thoughts. Alright, so I am using my Candy skincare. This one is Quiet Night. This was the trio from around February that she launched, and I love these scents. But that's pretty much my usual, the Candy skincare. I love that they're not super greasy feeling, because I used to, in my early videos, you would have seen that I used the Cuccio Milk and Honey, I believe is the scent, cuticle oil. I do like it, but it does feel greasy for a longer amount of time as far as the oil is concerned. And I really like these because it keeps your cuticles really hydrated, but they're not super greasy feeling, especially on your fingers when you want to do other things after you're done with your man. You don't want to transfer oil all over the place. But anyway, again, I really enjoyed using the Cascade Color Works dip powders. I look forward to when they do some restocks of the colors that they sold out of, and I'll link the website information below for you. I have my new nail feed prop, which I'm psyched to be using. But look at how beautiful that color is, and the glip, the colors together. I love this mani. I thought it came out so good. But thank you for watching. Let me know what you think, and until next time, bye for now.